Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X returns video for my lovely, fantastic Scorpios. If this does resonate with you and you like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below. This is Book Your Own Personal Custom Reading. Also, if you're new here, welcome. Happy to have you here. And I'm going to shuffle these 3 times in a row. If you didn't know, now you do know. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a good day, night, or evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. And without further ado, keeping the intro short here, let's get it started. So the first question that I'm going to be asking is, what is the current situation between you and your ex? What's the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? Currently what's going on is that we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands could be representing of 2 things here. It could be representing of a situation and or a person. Knights usually represent movement towards something. Wands represents fire sign energies such as Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Also, Wands represents passion and also sexual desire usually. So what's currently going on between you and your ex? Well, it seems like there's some type of movement towards something here, a movement towards a person offering the wands. They're offering their passions. They're trying to move towards their passions with you or have some type of sexual activity. So either you or the other individuals kind of pursuing this type of event with each other. What else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on between you and your ex? Well, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is representing of, being patient as well as a lot of quick, fast movement and thinking and contemplating. Thinking and contemplating, it takes place because we have swords. And what does this card represent as a whole? This card represents getting straight to the point, no BS. They want to be like, what's up, they want to tell it how it is and tell them what's on their mind. So it seems like somebody's trying to go forward here and move forward to give their passions or sexual activities and just be straight up with it. They're like, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm offering. You may have a deal or arrangement with each other or something along those lines where you guys are both kind of understanding of the situation and or you're going to be aware of the situation because somebody's going to tell you. But regardless of that, somebody wants to get straight to the point and no BS. And this is the main central theme of that. Okay, what else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on between you and your ex? It seems like you guys are kind of on not necessarily bad terms. Like you guys are emotionally happy. Things are kind of moving in a more positive direction. And I think some mental clarity is being put in line as well because we have the swords. So currently it seems like you may be at an agreement with each other and or there's going to be some type of communication where you're going to have an agreement sooner or later. But ultimately it doesn't look too bad between you and your ex. Alright, so what are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? It seems like there's some type of burden here happening between you and this individual, and they're kind of walking away feeling defeated and upset. This could be either you or the other person here, but definitely somebody's holding a lot of baggage unnecessarily that they don't need to hold, and they're walking away with it feeling quite upset with it. So this is one of the blockages between you and this individual. What else are the blockages between you and this individual? What else are the blockages between you and this individual? What else are the blockages? It seems like there is some type of non-equal give and take pertaining to emotions and long-term commitment because this is like giving a lot of yourself away or like a part of yourself and you really want to give your heart away, and this is, people, don't want to do this, don't wear their heart on their sleeve, basically. So this is representing of wearing your heart on your sleeve and giving your emotions and loving this individual wholeheartedly, and trying to have an equal give and take pertaining to their emotions, but it's not too equal as you can see in the card. So this is a blockage here. So it seems like there's an imbalance pertaining to emotion. And this is the main central theme. And what else are the blockages between you and your ex? What else are the blockages between you and your ex? What else are the blockages between you and your ex? It seems like somebody is emotionally unavailable currently right now. Somebody is rejecting emotion and rejecting just, the cup of love that's being offered to the person here. This could be either you or the other individual that is rejecting that type of love. And, this could be multiple people trying to offer a cup of love, and it's just not being received very well. And it's a blockage, obviously. If somebody isn't receiving the love, then it's not going to be received. It's not going to be, it's going to be a blockage, basically. And this is one of the things. So kind of as an overview here, it seems like there's a lot of burden and there's a lot of things on this one, either you or the other person's mind. It seems like there's an unequal give and take pertaining to emotions and, just giving, the equal give and take pertaining to that. And then, of course, we have somebody is rejecting the emotion. Somebody isn't really being there emotionally and they're just not having it overall. So that's the blockages between you and this individual. Next is, how does your ex feel about you? 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 Well, it seems like your ex does love you truly because we have the ace. Ace is usually representing offering. Cups represents love, empathy, and emotion. And this card as a whole represents, just overflowing cups of love, just overflowing, just everything. This is true love. So they love you deeply. And how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? I feel like they're doing a lot of soul searching in the situation, and they're trying to analyze the situation or what happened. Is it them? Is it you? What's happening overall? And they want to know, and so they're doing a lot of deep soul searching, and this is the main central theme. So how do they feel about you? They love you, and they're trying to figure out how to get along with you and go forward with you by searching for the answer within themselves. And this is the main central theme. And how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? They're the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is, or Queen of Swords, sorry, the Queen of Cups is patience, as well as, do I want to give my cup of love or do I not want to give my cup of love? They do have this outstanding amount of love for you, but at the same time, they're uncertain of their emotions and they're like, do I do this or do I do that? Should I give this cup of love or should I not give this cup of love? They're having a bit of a debate in their head, but ultimately, they do love you, they do care about you, they're just uncertain about a few things and they're trying to figure it out in their minds. So, how does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? They want to get back together with you. They're waiting for that long-term commitment to be fruitful. So basically, they planted a seed and they're watching it grow and they're trying to water it, basically, like, giving you attention, nurturing you, etc., etc. And they want to have the fruits of their labor to be able to be edible. So they're like, I put a lot of work into this and I want to be able to, go around and collect from this situation. And so how do they feel about getting back together with you? I ultimately feel like they do definitely want to get back together with you and have a long-term commitment with you as a whole. Okay, and so how else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How else does your ex feel about getting back together with you? Again, they're having a little bit of an indecision pertaining to the situation. They're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating because we have the swords here. And this card represents, do I want to give my cup of love or not give my cup of love? Do I want to stand and fight or do I want to walk away? Sorry, I'm a little tired. Should I stand up and fight or should I walk away from the situation here? And they're not quite certain about what to do. And there's a lot of confusion because you can see there's a lot of clouds going by here. So they're just unsure, but they did plant that seed of long-term commitment. They're just trying to make sure that it's the best decision to make. And this is the main central theme. And how do they feel about getting back together with you? How do they feel about getting back together with you? How do they feel about getting back together with you? The Chariot card. The Chariot card is representing a movement towards something here, or moving towards long-distance relationships. So this could be literally long distance or long distance relationship, something that takes a while to get to and to travel to. And so how do they feel about getting back together with you? Ultimately, I feel like they want to move towards you. They want to have, some type of goal towards you, and be happy with you. So they planted the seed of long-term commitment. They're debating if they should do it or not, and they want to move forward with it. So will you guys get back together within this month? Positive card will be yes, negative card will be no, and neutral card will be a maybe. The universe doesn't really want to let you know right now, and just keep your eyes open, perhaps maybe next month or sometime in the future. So let's give it a good shuffle and figure out what the answer is. Also, I'm talking a lot slower, a lot more calmer, so maybe you guys can understand me a little bit more better, and hopefully you guys like that. If you don't, I can always change it up. But yes. So will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? This is the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card represents a contract between two individuals and locked into a committed relationship, particularly marriage. But this could be for, a relationship as in girlfriend and boyfriend, or like engagement of some sort. But definitely seems like this is a more positive card and leaning on the more positive end of things. And I would say more of a yes than a no. Just be aware that they want to have something long term, and they're not playing around, and they just want to get straight to the point. And the falling out that you guys had, it seems like you kind of have some type of resolve with each other, and there's definitely going to be some movements to improve. So let's get some advice for you. What is some advice? What is some advice? What is some advice? Thank you. So, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells within your heart, not within your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So, as you can see, basically what this is telling me, and what it's telling you, is that you need to go with your gut feeling and use your intuition. Whatever your heart is telling you, you should definitely go forth with. So, for instincts, use your instincts. And sometimes when you think too much about the situation and you overthink it, it's not going to be very good, and you're not going to be able to feel happy with your decision. You have to make sure that you feel it deep within your heart, and you go forth with it, and it feels good and it feels right, and then you know that you made the right decision. So that is your advice. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos and content like this one, consider hitting that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos every week. Here's some more videos over here that YouTube's recommended. Without further ado, take care, and I wish you nothing but the best in your endeavors. Bye!